Hi, Jill, Eco Queen here. Just decided to do a bit of impromptu worm wrangling. Came out to give them some food and actually decided it was all looking a bit jam-packed and a bit full. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm up to. Won't be a moment. So this is the bottom layer. What I did was I lined it with newspaper. Ultimately they can get through that, they'll be able to eat it down and go through if they need to, but the water, any liquid will go through to the bottom. But I'm just taking that out and filtering it through my sieve. That's the middle one, and then underneath that is the one that I'm adding food to at the moment. So that's when I've got out that bottom tray that had a couple of inches in it, which all looks quite good stuff. And now I will start work on just sifting out some of that, and then what I'll do is I'll separate out that between the two of them, and there'll be a bit more space for everybody to move about. Now, just to give you an idea, that's a tea bag. Now, daughter came back from travelling around Asia last February, March time, and that's one of the tea bags she brought back, and as you can see, it's been in there almost a year and it hasn't yet rotted down, and is unlikely to, so I will take that out and dump that in the bin. Eggshells they like, but we have got to be better at splitting them up. We do what everybody does, you crack your eggs and then you put your shells together. Right, so that's all the veg, eggshells, roots, all the rest of it that I've screened out. Now, what is noticeable is there were some areas that were compacted, potato peelings right at the bottom that aren't doing anything, weren't being processed, and I think it's because I haven't had enough brown matter in here. So brown matter is essentially cardboard or paper, twigs from the garden, that sort of thing. So I now have a paper to put in it, shred it up, but that's how much I've got out of the second tray, which is pretty good going. So I've now got my last one to go. I've been keeping the worms warm by putting the cushion on top. They'll now come out, and yeah, I'll spread them between the two. So a couple of sheets of shredded newspaper, the rest of the veg bits that were still whole from the top tray have gone back in there. I've mixed it all up. Plenty of worms in there. I'll probably put some more paper on as well to give it almost like an insulating layer. And then I'll put some more newspaper in this one. And I've got the other veg, roasted veg, that we'll put in there as well. And that will have them well set up for probably through to the spring, with some additions of some extra food. But essentially, yeah, they haven't been breaking the rest of this down. I think I've had it far too compacted and I haven't had enough of the newspaper in. So at the end of that, I have got, let me show you, that much, about a quarter, maybe a third, quarter of, let me get the light right, compost from my scraps. And that's over the winter because I did give it a clear out in the autumn. So that's not bad going. They've slowed down in the winter, they always will do. But I've been putting in, let me show you, those those milk containers I've been using as hot water bottles, as it were, putting it in the top tray. Get it right again. Top tray, which is empty, popping it in there to keep protect them from the frost. And I will fill those up again now because they would have lost some temperature from the wormery with me pulling it around. So I'll top that up now and then I'll top them up again tonight. Bye.